So the gate here at Tamboti opens at 6, so we're allowed to start driving in the park, but it's still a bit dark and gloomy outside. Some clouds have come over. So I just got ready this morning, made my coffee. Gonna have rusks for breakfast. And then gonna start heading out now, but it's still a bit too dark for photography, so I think it's just to get towards the main road for now, and then maybe just take a break, watch the sunrise, and then carry on. Last night was quite eventful through the night. There was a hyena almost on the fence, so he was calling and kept me up for a little while. And then I think the honey badgers moved through again. So the bin this morning was almost completely upside down. But I mean, there's nothing in it, so I'm not too sure, why they were so destructive. I've got all my dirt here in the car, and I didn't put anything in the bin, so maybe it's just, force of habit. So yeah, Tamboti Camp, is an experience in itself. So if you need to go to the bathroom during the night and stuff, it's a little bit difficult in that you have to get out of your tent and then go use the common facilities. But yeah, I guess that's what also makes it a little bit of an adventure. So yeah, it's just going about 10 past 6 now, and I'm gonna head out and see how we get through the day. I'm heading from basically Open Gate, where Tamboti is situated, all the way up to Lethaba, and I've plotted a route. I'll just check my map again today. I'll probably stop at Olifants for a quick brunch, and then from Olifants head towards Lethaba again. I enjoy stopping at Olifants. That's one of my favorite outlooks in the park. So that should get us to about 10 o'clock or so, depending on the sightings, obviously. And then from Olifants to Lethaba is just about an hour, so we should be in at Lethaba, at around lunchtime. So that should allow for possibly, some in-camp birding, like Prashin and I did the last time we were here. Obviously, the birds may not be as abundant. The woodlands kingfisher is gone already, so we won't be seeing. So we won't be seeing much of him. And maybe I can grab a quick shower and stuff before heading out on the afternoon drive again. And then I'll book the night drive again. Oh, last night's night drive was amazingly cold. So the guide was telling us that, Tamboti, being almost on the Timbavati river, has a lot of magic wari that's around it, and it's not these large trees, but rather, bushes of magic wari that almost fill the landscape here. And these magic wari trees are generally quite close to the water table. And the combination of being close to the water table and these trees releasing vapor during the night create a dip in the temperature at this Tamboti and Marula camps. So you're saying there could be as much as a 5-degree difference some nights between Open Gate and this camp. So yeah, it was quite cold last night on the drive. We didn't see much. We saw a few hyena, elephants. We heard more hyena in the distance, went to look for them, didn't find them. A few nightjars, no owls to speak of. Oh, and we did sit and watch bush babies jump from tree to tree, which was quite fun. So yeah, a good drive, a cold drive, but yeah, we'll try to see more today, hopefully, and we'll take it as it comes, though. Hey guys, as you can see, bit of an overcast day today. So shooting conditions will actually be good once the light improves a little bit. Shooting conditions will be good because you can almost shoot for longer than you would if it was sunny. But you need the light to improve just a little bit, so that you're not shooting very high ISOs of 2000 and above. It is cold, but hopefully it'll warm up as well. The overcast weather means that it's not too cold. The clouds do trap some heat in. Yeah, hopefully we'll see some more animals active today. Already saw a hyena, but he was behind the vehicle, so couldn't quite get a shot of him. Spotted hyena, and a nice baby giraffe that was scratching himself with the tree. So he found a tree that was the level of his belly and was scratching himself with that. So guys, I don't know if you can see. So guys, we just drove through an area that has been extensively burnt. So on our game drive last night, the ranger, the guide who took us out was actually saying they do what they call a controlled burn, where because of the rains in the summer, the grass was actually quite long and high. So what happens is, as the grass gets drier and drier, and you can see this on the right hand side is still a lot of burn as well. As the grass gets drier and drier, it actually becomes more and more of a fire hazard. During the winter, as the veld dries out, this large amount of grass load in the veld means that if a natural veld fire were to sweep through this area, the fire could get out of control depending on the conditions and the wind and how dry it is on the day. So what could happen is that like if you see now on the road we're driving on, if for instance the fire is coming from the right to the left, the road may not prove as an effective fire break, and what will happen is that the fire can jump across roads, and when that happens, it's very hard to actually control the spread of the fire, and you can get these fires that actually run away. And the rangers who actually are in charge of conservation in the park don't want that to happen, because one, it's not safe for guests if there are fires jumping across the roads, but also the burn could then lead to massive tracts of land that are now without grass, and there's secondary issues that come with that, like erosion, as well as fodder for the animals not being there. So what they do is they do a controlled burn where they actually set a fire, and they know that we're gonna burn in a certain block. So they'll demarcate the block while the grass is still not very dry. And what that does is when they get to the edges of the block, they can control it and ensure that the fire doesn't jump across blocks. So guys, I'm not too sure if you could see that very clearly. I put the camera out of the car just to help possibly show it. And that clip maybe shows it a little bit better, illustrates it a little bit better. So it's important to almost be able to read the signs of the bush, especially things like droppings on the road, or damages to trees and stuff that are indication that maybe elephants or something passed through there. What I was seeing there was that a herd of buffalo had actually crossed the road at that point, at some point this morning, or maybe even last night, and they probably went down to one of the water holes on the riverbed there to have a drink of water, and they crossed the road as a herd at that point that I sort of took video of. And what was seen on the road there was the pats that they leave as they walk through the veld. So buffalo are like cows, and they leave pats of dung as they go along. So they don't have a particular spot where they use the toilet all the time, like perhaps a rhino would, or they don't use it to mark their territory or anything like that. So yeah, they just poop as they walk along, and when they cross roads like the one I showed you, you can actually see that buffalo herd has been here. So this is just a lookout point. We're looking down on the Timbavati river, and it just bends towards the north now. It may have flowed in February, but it's dry again now. I mentioned the magic worries at Tamboti. So this bush in front of us is a magic worry, Euclea divinorum. So they use the forks of this tree in divining for water. So that's why it's called magic worry, because it can find water. And you can also use it as a toothbrush. You break a branch off and you can brush your teeth with it. So it's also like a toothbrush tree. And then in the distance I'm hearing grey-headed parrots calling. I think there was a flock that just moved across. Hey guys, so I've been driving along the Tamboti for about an hour and a half now, and seen a few elephants, a black-backed jackal, a few giraffe and impala, but so far it's been quiet. I just wanted to give you guys an update because I just saw a black stork, and I don't think I've seen one before. I'll just have to confirm whether I've seen one before, but if I haven't, then it's going to be species number 350 for me. I was on 349 before I left for the Kruger. I think my last two birds were the bearded vulture and ground woodpecker that I saw when I was on the hike to Gela Falls, and I didn't get any pictures of this of that one, but I did get some record shots of this black stork. So it should be a new species for me because it's not a very common bird. There's only about 1,000 breeding pairs left in South Africa, so you know, they're getting more and more rare, and I don't think I've seen one before. So this will be species number 350 for me, which is, I think, a good milestone. And now we go on to try and get to, you know, 400 and 500, etc.
Okay guys, this is a baobab tree. Doesn't have any leaves on it at the moment. They occur a little further south than this, so they occur almost all the way past Satara. So we are north of Satara at the moment, so we'll see more of them.
Hey guys, so this is the Timbavati picnic spot, which is about halfway to Olifants now from Open Gate. You can seemingly hire a Scottlebry, and there's bathroom facilities up there and a little tuck shop, so I may get something to drink from here. Okay, so here's the view down to the Timbavati river. I guess you can spend some nice time here, you know, just having breakfast and checking what comes past. Yeah, I got myself a cool drink. They also offer a stove that you can boil water on, you know, if you don't have a stove with you. So yeah, that helps with like making coffee and stuff. But yeah, I'm off again. Need to get to Olifants, have lunch, and then make my way to Lethaba.